What's up, football fan? What's up, all sports fans? This your boy JB, host of the Behind the Bench Podcast Network channel, giving a shout out to the rest of the crew: Shad, Kelvin, KB Film Room, Big Dog Talk Sports. That's right. For everyone who's tuning in, thank you for supporting Behind the Bench. Subscribe to the channel. Help make the show the best that it can be. Let's talk some NFL, baby. Football. The NFL regular season has 1 week to go, with most teams that were playoff bound have clinched a berth in the postseason. And one of those teams are the resurging Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins. And they are led by the rookie sensation, Jayden Daniels, out of the University of LSU, Louisiana State Tigers. And when Washington was looking to draft a quarterback this offseason leading into the future, all I could think about was the perfect quarterback for Washington would be Jayden Daniels. And man, oh man, has he delivered and beyond. Now, I know a lot of football fans who follow Washington. They say his play is similar to the play of RG3, Robert Griffin III, when he was drafted by Washington back in 2010. And as a rookie, he led them to a 10-6 record, division title in the NFC East. And he suffered an unfortunate knee injury, and he was never the same. But I always felt that his playing style was short-lived, and that he was one of those quarterbacks who thrived in the read option offense. So I never thought he would last long. And when the league caught up to that read option, it took the league about 2 years to catch it up to it. But once they did, they practically eliminated that. And all them quarterbacks during that period who relied on the read option to produce out there on the field, those quarterbacks pretty much fell to the wayside, But no, this young man is he's a different animal. And because of Jayden Daniels, he has the future of Washington in the palm of his hands, man. And the fans of this story franchise, they have a lot to look forward to. And I believe he's going to lead them to a Super Bowl down the road in the very near future. He has all the tools, man. But, one thing that he possesses, man, he has a savviness about him, man. And he has a quiet confidence. And he's a leader. They say he show up hours early for practice to, improve at the quarterback position, and it shows. Because his rookie season, he has thrown for like 25 touchdowns. He's only thrown 9 interceptions, and let's see, about 3,500 yards. And he already has a quarterback rating over 100. So he already has the makings of being a long-standing franchise quarterback for the Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins. And it's a beautiful thing to see, man, because after Sunday's victory, comfort behind victory, he has led this team to multiple comfort behind victories. I remember they started the season off 7-2. Then they had a 3-game slide. And then since then, they picked themselves back up. Now they've won 4 straight. And that's how you want to finish the season. Strong note with momentum heading into the postseason. And through his leadership in his play, Washington has won 11 games for the first time since 1991, which also happened to be their last Super Bowl season when quarterback Mark Rippon led them to the championship, and he was the league MVP that season. So all the signs is like the stars lining up, man. I believe Washington is back. It's very exciting to see. They have new ownership. with Josh Harris. They have a good head coach, Dan Quinn. They have outstanding assistant coaches uh, for the offense and the defense. And they continue to build around this young man. And the Washington team is going to eventually win a fourth Super Bowl in franchise history. It's going to be because of who they drafted this year at quarterback, Jayden Daniels. He's the perfect quarterback. See, a lot of times, man, teams make it more difficult than what it needs to be. They always say, try to draft what you need instead of the best player available. Only when you have what you need, then at that point, in the lower drafts, like the second round, third round, fourth round, then you can say, okay, we can try something else. Maybe we draft a receiver, running back, or someone to show up the defense. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts from the quarterback, and it's amazing. Washington does not have, at this time, a premier running back, and their receiving core is solid, but it's not like elite level. And he's already led them to an 11-5 record with 1 week to go, as they face the Dallas Cowboys on the road to finish off the season. But it'd be amazing if they can even win one game during the postseason. If they can win one game to show, okay, man, we here, we back, and we taking no prisoners next year and beyond. But this young man, he can play, he can scramble when need to, but most importantly, he can throw that ball, he can check off the defense, and he don't zone in on the primary receiver, and he checks down a lot, get the ball to the open man, and I believe he's better than RG3. That's me personally. I believe he's better than Robert Griffin III. Robert Griffin, I don't think he had the pocket presence that Daniels has. That's just me, and it's not knocking RG3. It's just the reality. Daniels can be their quarterback at least for the next 10 years. At least for the next 10 years. If you can draft a franchise quarterback who can, lead you and quarterback you for 10 years, man, you have a diamond in the rough. And I'm excited about it, man. Washington is back. This is not a fluke. This is not a fluke. And he does not throw. In comparison, you look at Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is considered easily one of the top 10 quarterbacks of all time. He won how many league MVPs? 4 league MVPs, something to that effect. Maybe, 4 league MVPs. And he was very enjoyable to watch, man. He's one of the best. But in his rookie year, he threw more interceptions than touchdowns. I think he threw something like 26 touchdowns and 28 interceptions. But you knew he was going to be a great one. But this young man, he coming out the box, 25 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. Only 9 interceptions. So basically, he's not even averaging an interception per game. It's almost like a half an interception per game. So he's definitely heading the right track, man. And he easily should be NFL's offensive rookie of the year. Easily. I can't think of nobody else that would deserve that award. But Washington is back, and they definitely had their quarterback for a very, very long time, as he led them to a comeback victory versus the Atlanta Falcons this weekend to lift them to an 11-5 record. He's led comeback victories versus the Chicago Bears and then the Philadelphia Eagles 2 weeks ago. And he's a leader. He's a leader, man. And his teammates, they answer the bell for him, man. And that's when you know you have a real quarterback, a long-standing quarterback. So I believe this is 2024 season. I believe within the next 2 to 3 seasons max, he will lead them to a Super Bowl championship. So that's just the way I see it. So I just want to drop that nugget. Until next time, this is JB for BTB Behind the Bench.